folks? Morgoth the Barbarian here. Welcome to the 9th episode of our Railroad Tycoon 2 Let's Play. And welcome to the 20th century. We have finally made it to that part of the playthrough where we have now entered the 20th century here. So there's probably not going to be much more connecting, and at this point I'll probably speed up the simulator a little bit here. Because at this point, we're just looking to get as much money into our bank account over here and as much company equity over here as well. If I add all of these up correctly, oh wow. It's literally the same amount. That's hilarious. So it's 626, and that's not including the multiplier that we got from golding this. So today we're going to work on managing our railroad. There's not going to be so much train management, like train lane and connecting, unless I see something I really like from a supply point. But that's kind of what we're going to do here as we move the simulator along a little bit. So, of course, hit the usual buttons, and thanks as always. So, let's get this party going here. So, first thing I want to do here is checking our trains. I want to check our stations and our trains to see how our revenue and demand is going. So I'll start with the stations first and kind of explain this. So basically what I'm looking to do is seeing if there are any patterns here from our supply demand standpoint. Supply I'm not worried about. That comes and goes. But I want to see if there's anything interesting that needs to be addressed. Like, for instance, say, you'll see here at Raleigh Station, food is down to 1. So that's kind of a note to me that maybe there's too much food coming in and that train needs to go somewhere else. Or perhaps it needs to get shunted altogether. That'll be the first part. You can see the demand over here for the passengers and the mail is still holding out quite nicely. As long as this car doesn't disappear, then that indicates no demand, and then we're not going to get any money for passenger service, and then that's going to cause a problem. Obviously, if it's a small station like this and there's no demand straight up, that's not going to be an issue. So as I'm looking for it right now, Raleigh has no food. Columbia's getting a little oversaturated with food, but that's in cattle, but so be it. My goodness, Boston has no demand for steel anymore. That's kind of interesting, all things considered. Okay, we'll make a note of that. And no food either for Boston. So we got to fix our Boston and Raleigh trains. I almost mispronounced Raleigh as Raleigh. Like, no, I'm pretty certain it's Raleigh. Look, they're already in heartbreak because their hockey team got eliminated. I don't need to add any fuel to that fire, okay? Let's see, Brunswick is down there. So I'm only seeing 3 as I scroll through this. Tallahassee's out of food. Cleveland's out on paper. I'm probably not going to remember anything. Quebec doesn't need paper, but I can always send it to Ottawa, I guess, so... Okay, there's not really much here. I know the later stations, they just got connected, so there's probably not much. But I can try to remember all of this and rewrite it. Houston not needing milk is kind of funny because there's no demand for milk anymore. Oh, wait, yes there is. What am I talking about? Wait, hold on. They don't need milk anymore. Okay. I thought we were done settling raw milk anyways, too. I don't know. Alright. So there's a few changes I might be able to make here as I'm looking through this. Like the Midwestern cities getting milk is out there. I'm not going to worry about anything first, so... Let's see if there's anything out here. Mentioned Raleigh was having some issues. Okay, that one seems to be just fine. Aha, here we go. This is what I was talking about. You have one train going to Raleigh. First off, can I send any more grain now? And Raleigh just needs to... This just needs to go somewhere else. Essentially is what I'm getting at. So let's send it to Winston-Salem. That seems to be closer. And once again, another issue. Only, if I recall, there's no more coffee, no more raw coffee, so we'll have to send this somewhere else. And I feel like Roanoke might be a good spot. So what I'm doing is just simply rerouting a few trains here. And also going to check on this, too, just to make sure they're still making money for me here. I believe Richmond was fine. Philly and Lumber is still fine. Huh, I don't know why I just have that one going to 2. Well, let's fix this one here a little bit. I'm going to send it up north to more stations. Here we go. We'll add a couple more. I'm not seeing anything that suggests we're in trouble here, though. Actually, I will... Yeah, we'll leave this train. Why not? And that one. So let's see. Did Boston need any food? Okay, so Boston was the... Well, I'll leave it for right now, because there's going to be decisions on trains incoming, too. Not really seeing anything else. I'm aware of the coffee, but I'm not going to deal with it right now. I'm a little too lazy to deal with it. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's anything... Oh, I found another one. I know paper to Cleveland was kind of iffy, so we'll reroute that one. If Quebec is getting paper, that was another one too, if I remember correctly. Which I'm not seeing. I want to send those to Ottawa if I can. Aha! There you go. You are now going to Ottawa. Get out of here. There we go. Just check it now. Boston, for some weird reason, doesn't need any steel. I don't know why. But... Okay, I'm confused. The iron... I don't think there's an iron mill in Berlin. Hang on a minute. We may have a problem. Huh, the iron mill in Berlin just vanished. It's actually all the way up here. I didn't realize that till right now. Okay, well, that explains a lot. All right, let's fix that a little bit. There we go. So where's that train that's there? All right. So let's see, where's the coal at? Here it is. Now, where's our steel mill? Hold on for a minute. Now, see, now I've got to reroute all of this. This is just annoying, to say the least. I was not expecting that. How dare you, game? Aha! Albany has it. See, this is kind of annoying because now I've got to reroute the whole thing. Hold on. Is there a good freaking producer over here or no? Oh, it's doing the coffee thing. Oh. I get it now. Now all is coming together here. And there's really no, like, good producer over here, I'm afraid. At least with the steel. So this train is going to have to be retired. Sorry. Alright. I don't think there's really anything else. Although I could go for the Midwest trains, too. Yeah, that was highly unfortunate. I didn't realize the iron mine disappeared in Berlin. Not that Berlin. I meant the one in Maine. There's a big difference. This train has to be retired simply on the grounds of the tool and die facilities don't accept iron anymore, so... That's the other thing I wanted to do, is retire a few trains, if we can help it. So we just retired 2. We'll address that in a minute here. Not really seeing any milk trains. That was the other thing, too. By the way, apologies if my voice sounds a little nasally. I'm dealing with allergies at the moment. It's that time of year. Seasonal allergies. I love them. I don't think these trains have any issue either. Not that I'm aware of. All right. So now the other final thing I'm going to do is check on the profitability here. I'm mostly going to focus on the last 2 years and the lifetime. As long as if the trains are making money, if I see all of this line in negative, that means that train is not making any money and has been siphoning money from me this whole time. And I don't like it when trains siphon money from me. Yeah, like this guy right here, number 7. What are we doing over here? Oh, I see. Oh, so you're going to siphon money from me, huh? Well, if you're going to do that, you're going to get retired. Goodbye. Because we're going to start trimming the fat a little bit here. So I'm looking at the last 2 years and the lifetime. If I see it all negative, you're gone. That tells me that train has been siphoning money this whole time. I don't like it. I mean, there's also this too, but we seem to be okay on that front, from what I could tell. Interesting. I'm going to have to find that one. All right, I think the rest are all set. Is there really nothing in Albuquerque? Or did this guy just needs sand? That is really interesting. Okay, we'll build one more station over here before we resume the scenario. We'll hit up the iron mine that's over here. Okay, there we go. So that concludes all of our trains and stuff over here. Like I said, I'm trying to issue stock and keep my dividend at a good level, too, so I can kind of cheat a little bit. Can't raise the dividend anymore. Is there anything more we can do with the iron? Jeez, game, calm down already! Good grief, okay. I think we might be able to. Okay, hang on. Game, whoa, no. Although that reminds me, I do need to save the game. Alright, hold on. Apologies for that. There, we turned it off. Good grief, that was a little bit, wacky. Apologies for that. Anyways. Trying to see if I can do anything with the steel mill, so... I put the simulator on 5, because there's not really too much we could do here. Yes, to an extent. Oh, okay. And we got growing prosperity. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, we kind of can, but we've got grading issues over here to deal with. All right, that'll work. All right, you see where I'm going with this, right? There was a steel mill over in... Let's see. You have it. And then the goods can just be dropped off to Cheyenne, I guess. Alright, there we go. Very nice. We got that rolling. Yeah, that was getting really annoying, so glad I turned that off. Apologies for that again. Yeah, we're going to go a lot faster and kind of monitor our performance and keep an eye out for anything new that might show up. All right, so now we're more performance-based. Now we've kind of hit the full-blown capitalist part of our playthrough, so every 10 years from now, I'll be keeping my eyes peeled on that. There really isn't much to buy up in regards to industry. Yes, that does add. But I'm not really seeing very much at the moment. Oh, there's one we can add. Mostly going to be in the Midwest, more than likely. Oh, wow. I'd like to see if there's any more oil before I go in on that. Good. Get those train robbers out of here. We don't like them. Get out. Get lost. Ah, there's another oil... Well, over here. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Now, this is kind of interesting how we've got coal, iron, and oil. Oh, it's like the big free of resources right there. All right, we can do something with this. start with this first. Put another one over here. And then we'll put one here and even throw in a roundhouse. There we go. Telegraph. And we'll even do a roundhouse too, because... Alright, so this is kind of an interesting setup we got here. Alright. So my plan, I guess you could say, would be to help supply the steel mills. Oh, actually... Why don't we connect this all the way? If the game is not going to be... Oh, there's a high grade. I'll allow it. Fine. I was trying to get it to Cincinnati. And then I'm going to replace that train because the game scared me half to death. Oh my god, sorry about that. That's the game's fault, not mine. I'm going to upgrade Cincinnati. Alright, we're going to do a couple things here. We're up to that. I'm going to upgrade this to a large station, so that means you now get larger stuff here. We can't do that. Okay, I don't know. Oh, we put a train track right next to it. That is kind of a issue and a half. Hold on a second. There's a sneaky little way we can do this without... There we go. Sneaky little way we can do this there without literally compromising everything. Okay, so now we've got the large station in Springfield. So now what I'm going to do is... Actually, you know what? Since we're going to have a lot of trains come in and out, we'll just do that. I'm going to try to hold this up as much as I can here. So let's see. Where's the thing that needs diesel? It's Nashville. Okay. Oop. All right, we'll slow this down a little bit. So now we'll bring it to the steel mill in Cincinnati. Unless, hold on a minute. Well, that is the nearest one, so we'll do it. From Cincy. Is there another goods plant tool and die facility that we haven't touched up just yet? I would like to, I prefer newer ones compared to older ones. Oh, here we go. But I didn't agree that it's across the border, but I don't mind doing that for right now. Oh, you need a couple other things. What were we doing? Did I not upgrade all of it? There you go. All right. And then send it back to Nashville. Okay. So that's all set. Is there another steel mill? Oh, there's one in Chattanooga, too. We could go there, too. All right. So we'll send the other one to... Well, you know what? We'll start in a different spot. Oops. Wait a minute. What? What? There it is. Is there another steel mill nearby? Hold on. We got plenty of time. Not entirely, so it would have to go to Cincinnati and its steel mill that's over there. Let's see. You go to Chattanooga. Send it nearby to Atlanta. And I think we're all set there. Okay, we're well on our way there. Nice. Inflation drives up costs. Since when did this game imitate real life? That's not funny. I don't want to imitate real life. That's not how this works. Good grief. Alright, is there anything else we could utilize? Surely there has to be another diesel plant around here. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, there's another one over there. There are oil wells popping up all over the place. Very nice. Already got that one. There it is. It's, of course, the one in Lincoln. I should have known. And look at this. We have our first new train, the Atlantic. Look at that. It's expensive, but money is no object, as you can see. Fast acceleration, high reliability. I think later on we'll be replacing a lot of our trains. Make it till 1910, which is, I guess, the next stop. I will be plopping down money on these bad boys. The Pacific is also not too far behind, and that one's pretty good too. In fact, well, let's get the first Atlantic, except it's going to be in a way that I didn't expect. Whoops. Okay, that was kind of rude, game. You could have not done that. Thank you very much. Forgive me, I'm trying to figure out where to send this to. Is there another electric plant nearby that isn't Nashville? That isn't... Not entirely. Okay, so that's really all we can send it to. Alright. Alright, so you... Oops, I lost track of it. You. Actually, we'll do that. Since it's going a little further out, sure, why not? And then it looks like we can still do some trains over here in Cincinnati and... Or 2 Cincinnati crossings. Okay. One more. And then... Ah, I see New Orleans is now getting rubber. Okay, we'll address that in a minute. I'll show you what just happened. I'm going to send this one all the way to Cincinnati. It's kind of a test case to see if this will work or not. We also have one in Tulsa, too. Not for nothing. I'm not going to go there for right now. Where would I send the steel? All right, back to that before I was rudely interrupted. Listen, I'm not trying to blow up my trains intentionally. Fine, Chattanooga. It happens. Actually, I want to get Mobile a large station, too. Not for nothing. Get that port. Ah, I know where to send it now. All right. So we're going to send it to... Actually, we'll send it to Tulsa. It's a little closer to home. And then, of course, we'll send it to Chattanooga, and then the new port in Mobile. I screwed up. My bad. You know what? Is there something closer? Hold on. We're having a bit of a issue here. Not entirely. Okay, so it has to go there, but it would be smart to send it someplace west. All right. So Chattanooga it is. The new thing in Mobile. Okay, so it looks like our ports, from this point forward, give us 2 rubber a year. That's going to be awesome, but without a tire faculty or an auto plant, none of that is going to matter in the grand scheme of things. Like I said, we're kind of screwed when it comes to industries, to say the least. Looks like Ludington could use a little bit more materials. I'm going to do this. Alright, there we go. Could help the situation out that way. Let's send some of the paper to Cleveland, too. see. That's not going to work because there's no paper mill. Brilliant. Full strategy. Let's see if it works out for me. Okay, there we go. I mean, our money's going to start going down, but so be it. Is there another cattle farm we could send this to? Milwaukee, maybe? Okay. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait. It doesn't need coal, and that would be kind of self-defeating, too. Alright, there we go. Another one bites the dust. So I guess the game is kind of doing it for us. Funny how that works. Alright, we're still... And another one. Hits just keep on coming. Oh, man. This game, I swear. Oh, actually, I just noticed a little bit of a slight error. There we go. New junction in case our trains need it. Oh, that one needed it, apparently. Okay, that's cool. I wish we could do something with these gravel pits, but without a cement plant, there's nothing we can do. Game's not adding that for us just yet. I see another opportunity over here we can take advantage of. Okay. Send this one to Tulsa as well. Where is Tulsa? There you are. To the plant in Chattanooga. And I'll send it to Mobile also. To take advantage of that brand new port that nothing has been shipped out of. Although, do ports really require... Wow. Well, they do. I don't know. Well, if that's the case, I should probably send it somewhere else. I just saw the price of that, and I'm like, oh, dear. Yeah, Cincinnati it is. All right, that'll be a little bit better. New trains seem to be working out quite nicely, if I do say so myself. Now, this is going to be kind of cheating here. But I'm also going to do something else. That. I know the grading on that is terrible, but we'll do it. We actually can access the steel mill out in Roanoke, too, if we wanted. Alright. Actually, yeah, we got kind of a shortcut now. But with no nearby diesel plants on the East Coast, this will make this a little bit difficult. Let's do it anyways. I guess the nearest one is over here in Richmond, so we'll do that. And another one bites the dust. This is just too funny. Alright, we'll take advantage of that new route in. Now, where to send this to? That's the problem. I'm not seeing anything on the East Coast we could send this to. Therein lies the problem. Do I have to send it to Chattanooga yet again? It seems like this is a very popular stop for me all of a sudden. This is tool and die facility. I would rather spread it out if I can. Oh, sorry, I was checking to see if the bakery is fine there. Oh, Anderson has an industry again. That took you long enough. Actually, what I'm going to do so that I don't have to travel over the mountains necessarily, that is. Oh. And if we ever wanted to return to Anderson, we have a reason to do so. Although, you know what? I don't mind putting a station there again. Just as a resupply station, really. That's all. We had one over here, but then we got rid of it for reasons. Alright, I guess we're going over there. Yes? I don't know. Alright, so we'll do one more. No, not there. How about there? Okay, let's see. Maybe we'll send this back to Cincinnati and go to Cleveland. How about that? That'll work. I know it's going up the mountains twice, but that's fine. Oh, new speed record. Nice. Love to see that. All right, there we go. I'm also going to upgrade this as well. Probably should, considering this is now the main route through the Appalachians and such. I think we've also hit the point where I should be upgrading this as well. There we go. That helps a little bit. I think we can upgrade this to a medium later on in the game once we get the grab the cement plant. All right. So is there anything else we could utilize here? Kind of like bits and pieces. Aha! Okay, so we'll get to the auto plant. And Cheyenne has one. All right. So we have a brand new building out in Cheyenne and Reading. So let's go take it, say hi. There is the rubber mill, tire factory. So all that rubber coming in from our ports can come here. Except it's coming in from our ports and it's too far away, so that's not going to help. And then you have the auto plant. This one's complex. 2 steel and a thing of tires gets you autos. But once again, everything is just way too far to supply all of that stuff. So, game, if you put this in Detroit like you're supposed to, then we'll do it. Otherwise, get out of here. Speaking of which. Okay, we didn't need that. You know, I'm looking at this right now, and I wouldn't mind having this connected to Mexico. All right. Do some minor train connections over here. Here's one right here. We'll send that south of Tucson into Mexico if we so need it. So we can open up this front if we needed to. There's actually a steel mill in Phoenix, so I wouldn't mind doing that. If that's need be. That's not going to help. Well, really doesn't help because it's sitting next to this textile mill that we're using. Okay, so we can't go there. Is that what you're telling me, game? I can't go there? Oh, that's wonderful. All right. I'd have to delete the station, but then every train going here would have that station deleted from its arsenal. I could send it to Albuquerque, too, not for nothing. All right, that's not a bad idea. I'll try it. That's the cool thing about the later trains is that they'll eventually get faster and faster. So then it makes large distances look shorter. You'll see that more as time goes on in the later game here. And then you can just go back to Tucson and drop off the goods. Okay. And then, let's see. In theory, we can send cattle over across the border, too, to Phoenix. This does open up Chihuahua, the other things, too. Alright, well, we can do that. That works. Is there any place else we can send this to? Albuquerque? Oh, that train's terrible. I'm not going to even mess around with that one. Yeah, Albuquerque's another one. All right. Now, since they're coming across the border, we do need customs houses. That delays. That eliminates our delays in. Oh, that's nice. Let's rob us another train. So we are opening up some new routes here. It's just they're far and few in between for the most part. Actually, I wouldn't mind doing this too if the game will let me do it without too much incident. All right, well, that's close enough. I mean, close enough, to be honest. So we'll send one to Abilene, too. Why not? I know, the grading on that is kind of slow, but I'll let it slide for right now. Telephone poles, which decrease our turnaround time. Very nice. We got the banana phone working. Shout out if anyone gets that reference. I need to speed this up a little bit. There's really nothing more we can do here if I'm looking around. We can't do anything with the wool, so let's just speed this up a lot quicker than we normally would. Okay, we have a chemical plant and a fertilizer plant. Those two are connected to each other. Basically, you take the chemical plant that's in Fresno, send it to the fertilizer plant that's in Minneapolis, and send it to, say, a farm, like, say, a grain silo. It makes no sense getting a train from here to here, though, so I'm not going to entertain that thought unless it's a lot closer. We have a new diesel plant in Oklahoma City. We have a crash train. That's wonderful. I didn't ask for that. What the hell? Alright, we can actually try that. So I'll feed it some stuff. Sure, why not? Oklahoma City. Where was the new diesel plant that was there? Hold on. I can't find it now. Maybe we'll do the one in Springfield. How about that? The one in Springfield needs business. How's this one doing anyways? The electric plant in Nashville. Oh, that's making tons of money. Give me that. You know what? I'm going to buy this too with the thought that maybe it's going to get a lot of money. Oh, that's making 47 grand for us. Not bad. Good chunk of change. Buy up a couple more things here. What about over here? Can we buy some stuff here? Oh, there's still tons of stuff. And now you can see it needs a lot of fertilizer. This would be a perfect place to send it to, but the distances are just too big. Don't you moo at me. I heard that. Yeah, moo at prosperity. How about that? This game, I swear to God. Anyways. Trying to figure out a good spot to send this to. Oh, Winnipeg. Okay. Hold on a minute. All right, there we go. Now that we got that phone call out of the way, LOL. Ah, crap. Was I going to send this to again? Oh, boy. That was... Oh, Lincoln! Lincoln, right. Way to be not thinking, Lincoln. Okay, that was horrible. Never do that again. Good grief. Anyway, somebody stop me. Oh, it's... Ah, crap. Yeah, I deserve that. Alright, there we go. Not any more dairy processors we can supply here. I need to speed this game up a little bit. Alright, enough already. We get it. You're crashing all the trains in this game. We get it. It's starting to get a little annoying. Maybe. Oh, Fargo actually could use some stuff. Alright. Wait, where's I going to send this to again? I love how I forget where I'm going to send stuff to. Oh, here we go. Oh, that one requires cattle. Got it. There's just so much over here that I'm like, where am I sending to again? Oh, yeah. And then I was going to send it all the way to Fargo here. I keep forgetting that I can do that, so there you go. There we go. We got that rolling. Let's see, anything else that's close? Can send cattles over to Thunder Bay if we wanted to. Alright, we can do that. That works. Alright, we get it. Yeah. Everything's gonna crash to the ground. It's terrible. There we go. Do that. I'll pick this up too, because why not? I mean, it's on the way there. Oh my goodness, look at all the stuff that's available to us. That's nuts. That'll be the first station with telephone poles. Trying to see if where it is. Oh, you're not even a city. You'll have no use for that. Yeah, here. Let's see. We can send this one to Fargo. Oh, not that one. Not you. Some lumber, and yeah, Minneapolis could use it. All right. Oops, I saw something I didn't like. All right, there we go. Another one bites the dust. Don't worry, I'm not going to go copyright music. We're not that crazy here, maybe. Well, speaking of crazy things, I see something I like. So now we're just picking off random opportunities that might be around. Might be out there that are like, you know what, this isn't so bad. How about this, ooh, yeah, that's didn't work. Send this bad boy across the border here. There we go. Then, of course, we need all that. We'll give it everything. We'll give it to Regina and then send it to Calgary. So we'll actually do two. Actually, one can head to Winnipeg. You do need goods, so that works. So I want to send the other train to Calgary. And you can come back. There we go. I like it. And a nice little shortcut, too. That kind of opens this area as well if we want to go that route. Except there's a thing there. What else is new? Oh, I'll be. Alright. We're just getting a lot of those, aren't we? Someone's going to question my safety record. Alright, we've had enough. Good grief. Needs to be like a, This game's screwing with me. That's what it is. Whoa! Okay, that is a lot of grain. I need to do something with that. Otherwise, shenanigans. Let's see, we have one in Chicago. Yeah, look at all that supply. That is just insane. I think we're okay on grain, by the way. That's gonna be norm for this point. All right. Anything else? I say we do another one nearby. We'll also send this to Chicago, but we'll send it to KC. How about that? Eat up, Chiefs. You need it for your Super Bowl defense. There we go. And we'll send one more to say... How about Indianapolis? There we go. We'll send to Chicago over here. All right, there we go. Now we got a few new things. Okay, that's unusual. What on earth happened? Oh, that's what on earth happened. Oh, dear. I didn't realize we were suddenly losing money all of a sudden. At one point, we had like 180 million, and it suddenly dipped to 103. This is a little bit concerning now. There's your Pacific. That is the brand new train. So let's show you the difference here. When it comes to acceleration and reliability, the Atlantic wins. But the Pacific does a lot better over grades. It's a little faster too. So maybe we'll go back to where it was. If it's mostly hilly, I'm going to use Pacific. If it's mostly flat terrain, the Atlantic wins out. I think that would be a better way to do trains here, but we'll worry about that in right now. So it looks like this one's going up a hill, so you get to be a Pacific one. Okay, maybe not. The Pacifics also cost a lot cheaper, too, if we're really stressed for cash. Technically, we're not, but it is something to monitor. Because we're somehow down to 103. That could be just me spending a lot of money on stuff. Like, say, that would help if every train in the game didn't, like, crash and just, like, cause issues. It's not like we're broke or anything. It's just, you know, this could be a problem later on in the game as it continues. And why do I not own that? What the hell? Why don't I own any of this? Sorry, I'm looking to see if there's a coal thing. There really isn't. So that's going to be kind of useless. Nah, there's no coal thing over here. All right, that's unfortunate. Hopefully we have another connection to a steel mill over here. Well, we have one over here. Another one bites the dust. I think there's like at least 2 or 3 a year. All right, I'm not really seeing anything. So I'm actually going to speed this game up all the way to 10. Get us to 1910 here. In the meantime, we'll do this trick. I'll try to get a bit more cash in our reserves here. All right. Towns and cities that now don't want unprocessed oil or coal, we got to ship them to electric plants or oil refineries, or else screw you. Oh, our profit is going down the drain. Uh-oh. That is a little bit concerning, and sure enough, we're at 1910. I didn't see that until just now, so we're going to have some issues here. I think what we're going to have to do is look at the profit here. So let me look at something really quick. So now, remember how at the beginning of the game, how we were doing an exercise about how we're checking on our trains and stuff? So I'm looking at a lot of the 2 years here. A lot of things, like this one right here, concerns me. I mean, Richmond still needs food. Don't get me wrong. Maybe if I give it one more, I could help it out a little bit. So we're going for our last 2 years here. All right, so that's basically where I'm at right now. So we made it all the way to 1910. So I'm going to call the game right there. I think I'm going to try, before I start this, to go through the trains and maybe see if I can upgrade some of them to Atlantics and Pacifics. But we really got to keep our eye on that money situation, too. It went down a little bit, and I don't like that, so... But that's as far as I'm going, and I'm sticking with it, so thank you so much for watching. You know what buttons to hit, and I'll see you on the next one, stop, or whatever. Something along those lines. Peace out, y'all.